watch them from a what can we do differently standpoint. Obviously, you tie up somebody's stick, they can't tip it. So, like I said, I haven't seen them over and over on video to see, what happened on the goals. But yeah, tie up the stick, try to get in the lane from the point so the shot doesn't get through. But we'll watch him and see.
We'll go next to Jeff Hamilton from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey Josh, just given your record this season, and you've been in a lot of games. It hasn't been that many where the scores necessarily you've struggled to kind of get back in games. Just given all that, I mean, can you let yourselves off the hook, one night, and just given that you guys have these guys the next night?
I don't think you you let yourself off the hook, or just whatever. I mean, the game's over. We move on to tomorrow. Have a chance to play them right away. Try to get a split in our little mini 2-game series with them. I think that it's a loss in the NHL. Happens sometimes. No one's walking out of here feeling good. We get a chance to come back tomorrow and have a shot at them right away. So we'll have to be ready to go.
We'll go next to Mike Mcintyre from the Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Hi, Josh. No doubt disappointed to come out of that first period down 3. What to make, I guess, of the second period? We've seen you guys have the big comebacks, the big push. I think you only had 5 shots on goal in the second and maybe passed up some prime shooting, scoring chances. Did you feel you guys were a little reluctant to maybe pull the trigger on some of those?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'd again have to go watch the tape and see, but 5 shots, you want to put up more shots than that. Looking at the shots after 2 periods, neither team had a ton, but we'd like to start from a shooting mentality. I think we've talked about that from the start of the season, wanting to, think like a shooter when you have the puck, and then the creativity and the seam or the backdoor plays will show up, and you'll see those. We've got good players here to see those. So I think we can get back to that a little bit. And in the third, I thought we did a better job of playing below the bottom of the circle in the ozone and shooting some more pucks. So we'll have to try to build on that and keep that mentality going into tomorrow's game.
Just a couple more for Josh. We'll go next to Ken Weaver from Sportside. Go ahead, Weaver.
Evening, Josh. What is it about your group that has allowed you to rebound from regulation losses to this point this year?
A combination of things. Obviously turning the page. Carrying it with you as you leave the rink, but coming back the next day or the next game and playing that much harder. I think it's hard to get on a streak in the NHL, and it's hard to win games. So I think we've done a good job of, coming back and having a bit of a, snarl, if you will, after a loss. I think that's what makes a good team in the NHL. So we've done a good job with that. We've got great goaltending, which always helps. And, so again, we're going to have to bring a better 60 minutes tomorrow night. And like I said before, thankfully we have another shot and another shot in a hurry to play these guys. So we need to be ready to go.
And final question to Drew Mindell from the Illegal Curve. Go ahead, Drew.
Thanks, Gregor. Josh, the sample size is growing. It's still not big, but it's growing. How would you assess your performance as a right side defenseman as of late?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, it's all new reads for the most part, to be honest with you. Just the way you move on the ice is different. Your routes are completely different. Defensively, your stick's different. You're on your backhand more. There's places where you get jammed. I think I've handled it pretty well. Tried not to put myself in those situations where you feel the discomfort of playing on your offside. Bo's been great at talking to me and stuff when you get into some blind spots. Like I said, I mean, when I got asked to play it, I think I played one game on the right my rookie year with Brian Strait near the end of the season. We had a bunch of injuries. And prior to that, I don't think I'd played the right since minor hockey when I was 15. So not a whole lot of experience over there. And it is a big change. Certainly I feel more comfortable on the left side. But I've sort of enjoyed the challenge of trying to play on the right and see how I can do.